We're going to do a track by track analysis, the Terry Brown mix versus the original. I'm Eric, this is the Loudboy Experience, and let's go. This is The Enemy Within, part 1 of the Fear trilogy. Let's listen to the original version, the beginning of the song. Here we go. Here we go again. That was the original version. Let's listen to Terry Brown mix. Check out Neil's drums, all right, when he comes in. Da 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 da. Now listen to the original. Yeah, da 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 da. Terry Brown. This is original. Terry Brown. Next section, Terry Brown mix. I love it. Listen for those drums. Original. Original. Terry Brown. Hear it? This is original. Okay, full, original. When after Neil's drum part around here, check out Geddy's. You can hear, listen for Geddy's bass. All right, next section, Terry Brown mix. All right, this is original. Somewhat constrained. This is Terry Brown. I'm digging that. All right, this next section is Terry Brown mix. Here we go.
Things call in the darkness that imagination spins. Things call in the darkness that imagination spins.
All right, original version.
Things call in the darkness that imagination spins. Things call in the darkness that imagination spins.
Once again, Terry Brown mix.
Things call in the darkness that imagination spins.
Next section, Terry Brown.
Pounding in your temples and the surge of adrenaline.
Okay, Terry Brown.
Pounding in your temples and the surge of adrenaline.
All right, original, same section.
Pounding in your temples and the surge of adrenaline.
Pounding in your temples. All right, this is Terry Brown mix.
Pounding in your temples.
Pound.
Pounding.
All right, original.
In your temple. Pounding in your temple.
That's original. This is Terry Brown.
Pound, 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 pounding in your temples, and the surge of adrenaline.
Terry Brown. Da-da-da-da-da. All right, that was Terry Brown. This is original. Not as punchy. However, at the very end, these toms right here. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. All right, this is Terry Brown, same section. Terry Brown, this is original. Okay, this is original. Original. Terry Brown, same section. Here we go. Wow, Getty is way up front there. In comparison, Terry Brown.
I'm not giving in to security under pressure. I'm not missing out on the promise of adventure. I'm not giving in to security under pressure. I'm not missing out on the promise of adventure.
Original, same section.
I'm not giving in to security under pressure. I'm not missing out on the promise of adventure.
Okay. Original, next section. This is original. Terry Brown mix, same section. Wow, so you can hear that very pronounced high note. Okay. Okay, this is Terry Brown, same section. It's there, but we're getting so much more of bass, guitar, drums up front, and it's still there, but pulled back a lot in the mix in this section. This is Terry Brown. Listen for that. Okay. Okay, original. Yeah, so it's pulled way back in the Terry Brown mix. That and we hear the rest of the band instead. All right, this is Terry Brown. Next section.
Is it movement or is it action? Is it contact or just reaction?
Interesting. Okay, this is Terry Brown.
Is it movement or is it action? Is it contact or
just reaction? All right, this is original. Original. Okay, is it contact or just reaction? Terry Brown.
Is it movement or is it action? Is it contact or just reaction?
Getty is forefront there compared to the original.
Is it movement or is it action?
I mean, the guitar is covering him there. Check it out.
Is it movement or is it action? Is it contact or just reaction?
Terry Brown.
Is it movement?
See that? He's right up front.
Is it contact or just reaction?
Next section, Terry Brown.
Revolution, just resistance. Is it living or just exist?
Same thing, all right? Obviously, same section, same mix, but all right, original.
Revolution, just resistance. Is it living or just existence?
Interesting choice with the original. All right, original, next section.
Takes a little more persistence to get up and go the distance.
Okay, get up and go the distance. This is Terry Brown, that section.
Takes a little more persistence to get up and go the distance.
Okay, Getty out in the forefront there. Terry Brown.
Takes a little more persistence to get up and go the distance.
Compared to original.
Takes a little more persistence to get up and go the distance.
So much of this is striking and its difference. And yet, as I've said so many times, it's hard to pick a favorite because there's so many differences from section to section, from song to song. And within one song, I'm like, oh, I like this mix. No, I like the original. Love the original here. Not so it's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Let's listen to the very beginning of The Enemy Within. Once again, this is the original. Terry Brown. I dig that. That's The Enemy Within. This is Afterimage. Let's start off with the original. You guys know it well, okay? You guys know that well. All right, this is a Terry Brown mix. All right, Terry Brown mix, back to the original. Next section, original. Terry Brown mix. So that was Terry Brown mix. Let's continue with the Terry Brown mix here. Here we go.
Suddenly you were gone.
Can hear some echo in there. Can you guys hear it?
Suddenly you were gone.
Original.
Suddenly you were gone.
Original.
From all the lives you left your mark upon.
Wow. I love that. Here we go. Terry Brown.
From all the lives you left your mark upon. Yeah. From all
Did you hear that? Yeah. That is not in the original. Here's the original of this section.
From all the lives you left your mark upon.
Wow. Here we go. Terry Brown.
From all the lives you left your mark upon. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next section. This is Terry Brown mix.
I remember how we talked and drank into the misty dawn.
Terry Brown.
I remember how we talked and drank into the misty dawn.
Original.
I remember how we talked and drank into the misty dawn.
That was original. This is Terry.
I remember how we talked and drank into the misty dawn.
Next section. Terry Brown. Hear those drums at the beginning? Do, do, do. Do, do. Let's listen to the original.
I
It's there.
feel the way you would.
Interesting. Terry Brown mix.
I feel the way you would.
Original.
I feel the way you would.
Okay, it is there. All right.
I feel the way you would.
Okay, next section. Terry Brown mix.
Try to believe, but you know it's no good.
All right, that was Terry Brown. Original.
Try to believe, but you know it's no good.
Listen for Alex's guitars.
Try to believe, but you know it's no good.
Alex has been critiqued by some through the ages of not being as present in the forefront, and yet he's working overtime through all these albums. He's playing different roles. He's using different guitar effects. He's playing more open chords or just the top 3 notes of these chords instead of the full 5-note like power chord. So he's playing in a different, somewhat more sparse way, but he's there, and he's he's definitely there. It's just playing a different role, and I find that really interesting. I find that it's just pure Alex. Terry Brown.
Try to believe, but you know it's no good.
Some more natural sound. This is the original of that section.
Try to believe, but you know it's no good.
Okay, this is original. Next section.
This is something that just can't be understood.
Okay, this is Terry Brown.
This is something that just can't be understood.
Okay. Did you hear Neil's drums in that section? Here we go. This is Terry Brown again.
This is something that just can't be understood.
One more time, Terry Brown.
This is something that just can't be understood.
Yeah, do. All right, let's original version.
This is something that just can't be understood.
A lot more buried in the mix, isn't it? Right? It's not as prevalent. Again, Terry Brown. Listen for Neil's drums.
This is something that just can't be understood.
Cool. All right, this next section. This is Terry Brown.
I remember.
Okay, that was Terry Brown. This is original.
I remember.
For all the nuance, differences, and somewhat better parts in some sections that Terry Brown Mix provides, I still have a supremely special place in my heart for the original version. It's all I've ever known, and it's been quite amazing through the years. No complaints about the original whatsoever. I do enjoy, however, hearing a fresh take on it, and that's what I most get from the Terry Brown mix, is just a new perspective, and I enjoy that. This is the original. Next section. Here we go.
The shouts of joy skiing past through the woods. I hear the echoes.
Okay, I hear the echoes. All right, this is Terry Brown mix. That section.
The shouts of joy skiing past through the woods. I hear the echoes.
Somewhat, man. A lot of people are throwing around the term muddy, muddled. Listen again, Terry Brown mix.
The shouts of joy skiing past through the woods. I hear the echoes.
could be because we have a lot more mid-range and bass pronounced in the Terry Brown mix, and therefore it sounds that way. We're used to a crisper, if you will, sound of the original. That's what we've always known. Okay, this is original, same section. Here we go.
The shouts of joy skiing past through the woods. I hear the echoes.
Terry Brown.
The shouts of joy skiing past through the woods. I hear the echoes.
All right, Terry Brown.
I feel the way you would.
Terry Brown.
I feel the way you would.
Let's listen to the original of that section.
I feel the way you would.
Let's do Terry Brown.
I feel the way you would.
For me, this section in particular, there and the others as well, but this one it feels more pronounced. There feels like there's more energy to it, which is something of a subjective feeling. And again, it's not just the tempo, right? The speed at which they're playing, but let's listen to the original. Here, the Terry Brown, and then we're gonna listen for that sense of energy, if you will. It's kind of like with food, the umami, right? You have all the different sweet, sour, hot, different parts of food, when you're cooking, but then there's this thing of umami, this kind of intangible, savory, beautiful taste to it, right? And to me, an umami of energy. I'm way off course, but hey, I tried, right? I tried comparing food to music. If someone's got to try. Here we go, Terry Brown. Here we go.
I feel the way you would.
Again, Terry Brown.
I feel the way you would.
All right. Now, original. Is it because, listen for the keyboard, this dun, 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 Terry Brown.
I feel the way you would.
I think that's the driving force. Of course, we have Neil's percussion there, but it's that right? It's that keyboard that is so much more pronounced, of course, in the original, and it does drive it for me a little bit more. Okay, that might be what it is. It's missing that element. All right, original. I've always loved that note. All right, this is Terry Brown, same section.
I feel the way you would.
Yeah. All right, next section, Terry Brown. Sounds pretty good. Original. You hear that? I assume that's Getty's bass. It might be Getty's bass. It has the attack of a keyboard playing a bass part. Terry Brown. Ironically, okay, next section. Not sure what to make of that. This is Terry. This is original. Next section. These are both original. Nice to Terry Brown, that section. I like that. You can hear it dun 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 dun. You can actually hear him play the chords there. Now listen to the original. I can hear him there, but I like that section better for Terry Brown. All right, original. That was original. This is Terry Brown. Wow. Neil's drums right in your face. I like that a lot. Terry Brown. All right, this is original. I love Neil's drums in that section a lot more than original. This is original. Next section, here we go. Okay, we know that well. Original. Terry Brown. Okay. Terry Brown. All right, this is the original, same section. Listen for Getty's voice. Terry Brown. Okay. Same section, original. This just can't be understood. That is Afterimage. You guys remember when the Challenger, the Space Shuttle Challenger, exploded? I was just a little boy then, and it devastated me. It crushed me. So many of my hopes and dreams were packed onto that ship because I have always loved space travel, space exploration. Science fiction is like my favorite topic other than fantasy. I love sci-fi. I love space travel. Recently, after nearly 5 years, I'm finally getting into For All Mankind. I love The Expanse, and I've just, these are my favorite shows. This is my favorite subject, and I just love science fiction. Along with that, of course, is robotics, androids. If you think about all the droids in Star Wars and different robotic beings throughout all of sci-fi literature, you can think of them right now, can't you? And of course, this is one of the main reasons why I love the Body Electric. You take my favorite band, you take my favorite drummer, my favorite lyricist, Neil Peart, and he writes a song about a robot or an android in distress. You don't get a more perfect marriage of everything that I love within one song, the Body Electric. And because of that, this reigns supreme in the hierarchy, like in that top 10 of my favorite Rush songs, because thematically and lyrically, and yeah, it's just a darn good song on top of that. So I love the song, The Body Electric. Let's do a comparison, of course, between the Terry Brown mix and the original. Let's start off with the original. You guys know how the song begins. Here we go. This, of course, is the original version here. But what does a Terry Brown mix sound like? Let's take a listen. Wow. That's different. Terry Brown. Original. Fascinating. Original. What is Getty's bass going to sound like in the Terry mix? Let's take a listen. There is so much bass. It in my earphones, it almost sounds overdriven. It's not. On my meters here and my meters here, it is not overdriven, and yet it sounds that way, which is why I was so taken by listening to the very beginning of the Terry Brown mix. Take it like another listen. I think that's just the sound of the drums, and it's very striking. No pun intended. Here we go. Original. It's there. It is there. This almost like rattle or buzz, if you will, when he hits. It's there, but you don't have the bass to support it. Okay. And when you do, that ends up sounding like the Terry Brown mix. Hear that? Weird. Let's skip ahead to this section. Here we go. This is the next section, Terry Brown mix. Cool. All right. One more time. Original version. Is missing so much of the bass. Meaning the bass as in the lower sound, okay? Not just Getty's bass. Terry Brown. You can hear that. Original. And yet, because it's all I've ever known, I don't mind it. And yet I love hearing this new perspective of this different mix. This is the original next section. Here we go. I love how Getty, with his keyboards, right? With his all the synths and all that's going on there, that sound that he produces there, it sounds almost like computer beeping, or as if you're transcribing ones and zeros, computer code. Listen again. This is the original version. All right, let's listen to Terry Brown mix, same section. It's still there, but we're getting so much more of everything else. Because of the syncopated nature of this rhythm, that keyboard can stand out at the right. Don't, don't. And right where the drums and the other things are pausing in the syncopation, you can hear those things ring out, which is actually really cool, and it works well with this mix. That's pretty cool. The original. I'm digging the Terry Brown mix there. All right, this is original. Next section.
One humanoid escapee, one android on the run.
You guys know it well. Original.
One humanoid escapee, one android on the run.
All right, this is Terry Brown mix.
One humanoid escapee.
Whoa.
One android on the run.
Wow, that is night and day, just different. Getty's way out front, there's somewhat an echo or a chorus on his voice there, but it sounds more natural, for lack of a better word. Here we go, Terry Brown.
One humanoid escapee, one android on the run.
Original.
One humanoid escapee, one android on the run.
And yet I'm not mad at that. It's all I've ever known. It is a song that I love, and I'm not mad at that. And yet, I really like the Terry Brown mix as well. Oh, it's like choosing between two parents in a divorce. It's like, which way do I go? All right, this is the original version.
One humanoid escapee, one android on the run. One human.
Terry Brown.
One humanoid escapee, one android on the run.
That's kind of, Terry Brown. Let's keep it going.
Trying to change its program, trying to change the mode, crack the code.
Keep it going. Terry Brown mix.
1 0 0 1 0 0 1 SOS.
Again, these are Terry Brown mix.
Trying to change its program, trying to change the mode, crack the code. Trying to change its SOS.
Terry Brown.
1 0 0 1 0 0 1 SOS.
Let's run through those 3 clips with the original. Here we go.
One humanoid escapee, one android on the run.
Okay, these are original.
Trying to change its program, trying to change the mode, crack the code.
Original.
1 0 0 1 0 0 1 SOS.
All right, let's do the Terry Brown. Same 3 sections. Here we go. And Terry Brown mix. There we go.
One humanoid escapee, one android on the run.
Terry Brown mix.
Trying to change its program, trying to change the mode, crack the code.
Terry Brown.
1 0 0 1 0 0 1 SOS.
Let's keep it going. Terry Brown mix. Next section.
1 0 0 1 0 0 1 in distress.
As a reminder, let's check out the original version here.
1 0 0 1 0 0 1 in distress.
Original version.
Struggle to exist, to resist a pulse of dying power.
All right, so check that out. Check out Getty's vocals in this section. This is original.
Struggle to exist, to resist a pulse of dying power.
Singing his own backup there. All right, this is Terry Brown mix. Same section.
Struggle to exist, to resist a pulse of dying power.
Let's keep listening. All right, Terry Brown mix.
1 0 0 1 0 0 1 SOS.
Original. You heard this before. Original versions.
1 0 0 1 0 0 1 SOS.
So far, I am tending towards liking the Terry Brown mix for a lot of this song. Okay, this is the next section. This is original.
Replays each of the days, 100 years of routines.
All right, I have a confession to make. For many years, I'm not sure how long, because I do know the lyrics, I used to think that he was saying, replace each of his days 100 years of dreams. I think that probably came from like Isaac Asimov or something. You do robots dream, or the androids dream, something like that. That question, right? Because if a machine can dream, then really that machine probably is conscious, right? It just becomes self-aware. It can now has the capacity for dreaming. Anyway. So I kind of plugged that in, even though it's incorrect. And even to this day, I hear that. I hear replace each of his days, 100 years of dreams. It is so poetic, and yet it's not the lyric. It's 100 years of routines, as in, computer code or routines. So I still want it. Just poetically in my mind, I want it to be 100 years of dreams. This android's been dreaming. I just think that's kind of beautiful in its own synthetic way. This is the original version of the 100 Years of Dreams.
Replays each of the days, 100 years of routines.
Now, when you really listen, you can hear the routines, right? Okay.
Replays each of the days, 100 years of routines.
100 Years of Poutine. Yeah, it's definitely a Canadian song. He's having 100 years of poutine. All right, this is this is Terry Brown Mix, same section. Here we go. Here we go.
Replays each of the days, 100 years of routines.
I can't get poutine out of my head. You guys know what that is, right? It's like cheese curds and cheese with gravy on top, or vice versa. It's okay. It's fries, cheese curds, and like a brown gravy. It is a poutine. Look it up. I believe it has kind of a French background or influence. It is like a uniquely Canadian dish, comfort food. 100 years of poutine. I love it. And yet it's not dreams, it is routines. Man, this song is truly ripe for parody. Here we go. This is Terry Brown Mix, 100 years of poutine.
Replays each of the days, 100 years of routines.
I only hear poutine. 100 years of poutine. All right, this is original. That's all I hear now.
Replays each of the days, 100 years of routines.
I can hear the S on the end. That kind of ruins it. But if you don't listen for that S, 100 years of poutine and not poutines. Of course, I'm not sure what is grammatically correct. This is the original. Next section. Next section.
Bows its head in praise to the mother of all machines. All machines.
All right, it's going to bow its head and pray to the mother of all machines. This is Terry Brown Mix, same section.
Bows its head in praise to the mother of all machines. All machines.
All right, next section. Let's keep it going with Terry Brown. That, of course, was Terry Brown. This is original. I can hear Getty ripping it back there. That's not the problem. Alex sounds okay, but this is Terry Brown now. Wow, I can almost hear Getty more in the original. By the way, he was switched to that I'm gonna blank out of the name. Anyway, he away from the Rickenbacker or the Fender Jazz, he was playing that really small, compact bass guitar at the time. Sorry, I can't remember the name, but anyway, he had switched it, and I could actually kind of hear him just jamming on that. That's really, you've seen it in the videos, right? The body is literally like this big, right? Without, it has a pegless top of the fretboard up here, okay, in the neck. Anyway, but I can hear him ripping on. This is original. Listen for Getty. I can hear him back there. All right, this is Terry's version. Let's keep Terry's going for this section. Definitely hear Getty in that section. All right, he's Alex is, of course, first he's doing his solo and great, but I'm really kind of listening. I'm listening underneath, right? I want to hear the other parts, and how much can I hear? This is Terry. Yeah, I can hear Getty's ripping it up there. All right, this is original. He sounds good there. He's there. I can hear each individual note. I can hear Getty doing his thing down below, if you will, Alex. And yet, I wish there was more more bass to it. All right, to actually hear the power of that instrument. This is original.
1001001 SOS.
Classic 1001001 SOS. Terry Brown.
1001001 SOS. 1001001 SOS.
Okay, original, same section, obviously.
1001001 SOS.
Not mad at that at all. And of course, we're listening to high quality MP3s to do this, and I love, though, I do own the vinyl. You can actually see it if I lean this way, right back there. That's my Grace Under Pressure vinyl, and of course, like any vinyl, it just sounds different, and I love the way it sounds for this. Anyway, guys, this is Body Electric, one of my favorite Rush songs. Oh yeah. Now that was kind of stupid.